With the genocide in Gaza reaching its 220th day, we had a massive day when it comes to the Palestinian resistance and its actions against the Israeli occupation in Gaza. Number one, Abu Ubaidah, the Al-Qassam spokesperson, he released a statement saying that they lost communication with a group of their fighters who were in charge of holding and protecting Israeli prisoners in Gaza. Israel is yet again targeting its own citizens in Gaza, and with its aimless bombing, putting them at risk. They killed over 80 so far from their own people, from Israelis held by the Palestinian resistance in Gaza, and they continue to do so regardless of all of the pressure coming from the families of those held by the Palestinian resistance in Gaza. On the resistance front, we had activities primarily from Al-Qassam brigades, but it wasn't included to them. We also had Saraya al-Quds and other resistance movements participating. I shortlisted a few of their accomplishments today, and they went as follows. Al-Qassam Brigades targeted a Zionist troop carrier with a Yasin 105 on George Street, east of the city of Rafah, south of the Gaza Strip. Also, Al-Qassam had fierce clashes with Israelis towards the eastern part of Jabalia, which is more towards the north. Al-Qassam Brigades with Al-Quds Brigade, Saraya al-Quds, the armed wing of the PIJ, they destroyed enemy concentrations, according to them, in the Rafah crossing with heavy caliber mortar shells. Al-Qassam Brigades also targeted the Merkava tank with the Yasin 105 on George Street. They also targeted a Zionist troop carrier with a Yasin 105 and a D9 military bulldozer with a Shuwadh explosive device in As-Salam neighborhood that's also in the eastern part of Rafah. The brigades also confirmed that they destroyed Israeli forces penetrating Rafah land crossing in the southern Gaza Strip with mortar shells as well. They also targeted a tank with a Yasin 105 behind Jabalia camp schools in the northern part of Gaza. They also destroyed enemy forces concentrations east of Jabalia camp in the northern Gaza Strip with heavy caliber mortar shells, according to another statement they had. They also targeted a Zionist tank with a Yasin 105 in the vicinity of Riyadh al-Salihin Mosque, that's in Jabalia as well. A Zionist tank was also targeted with a P-29 shell in the Jabalia camp in North Gaza. They also destroyed enemy forces penetrating the Jabalia camp in the northern part of the Gaza Strip, according to another statement. With other actions they had in Street 8 in Az-Zaytun, they had attacks on other concentrations of Israeli soldiers. A troop carrier was targeted with a Yasin 105 in George Street in Rafah. As well, they shot a soldier, an Israeli soldier, with a sniper shot near Jabalia schools in the northern part of Gaza. They targeted two Merkavas with two Yasin 105s behind the Jabalia camp schools in the northern Gaza Strip. And they also targeted other tanks and bulldozers in the northern part of Gaza. So in total, you had a massive day when it comes to the resistance in Gaza. And clearly Israel with this military campaign is frustrated, and I'm not sure if they even have a plan. I mean, they told us previously they went into Rafah to dismantle the brigades, yet they're getting so much fierce resistance, not only in Rafah, but in all of the other places, and the Palestinian resistance is introducing things that they used initially in the war and stopped using for a while, like landing RPG heads from drones, so landing explosive devices from drones directly on Merkava tanks, and also targeting Israel, which is something I didn't speak about, with missiles again on a daily basis. They targeted Ashkelon twice and other parts in the southern part of Israel.